This is the very first standalone gang sheet builder on the market. There's a lot of other gang sheet builders out there, but they're all limited. So you're either limited to being forced to having to work with a particular supplier for DTF transfers, because most gang sheet builders on a supplier's website, they don't allow you to download the artwork for the gang sheet itself. Instead, what they do is they simply just submit the artwork to the DTF printer, and you never get your file. Now, I have found a few other gang sheet builders online, but they require like $300 investments every single month. And you get limited based on what you want to print or based on the different types of sizes that you want. And it's too restricting. And that's why Gangify was made. Now, Gangify is simply just an online gang sheet maker that actually lets you download your own images at 300 DPI. So let me go ahead and show you. So when you first go to Gangify, this is the website that you're going to see. So this is really just their landing page. Now, if you simply just click on go to editor, it's going to take you to the canvas designer. So let me go ahead and sign in, which, by the way, to be able to use it to its full capacity and use all of the different features and actually download your gang sheets, you are going to have to make an account with them and you are going to have to use their monthly subscription. But don't worry, because if you use my code NECO when you check out, you're going to get your first month for just $1. So that way you have unlimited gang sheet generations for the entire month, and you can test that out and see if it's something that you can actually use for your business. Now, it's really simple to use. So this is the gang sheet designer. You have a little menu up here and you have a few other things over here. I'll show you that in just a second. But if we go on to add image, I'm going to go ahead and add 3 or 4 different designs. So I'm just going to choose these 4 of them, click on open. I'm going to give it a second, let it upload. Now, while that's uploading, I'm going to go to Pro World and I'm going to check out their different DTF sizes. So I'm going to go here and let's do a 22 by 36. All right, so everything has been uploaded. Now let's go ahead and set our dimensions. So the width is 22 and the height we said was going to be 36. All right, so here we have all 4 of our designs. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to resize them. So we can click on the little corner over here. And then over here, you can see the width and the height. So I'm going to have this one to be, I want to say maybe about 4 inches because I want to make it like a patch size. So I'm going to do that. This one is going to be a little bit bigger. So I'm going to leave it at this one at 10 inches and I'm going to leave the others the way they are. Now this one, let me copy it and paste it a couple of times just so I can make more. All right, so got a few here. Let me copy this one as well. Well, you know what? Let me make a copy of the gingerbread man. Make this dude a little bit bigger. And then I'm going to make one more copy of the car. And it doesn't fit too well, so I'm going to rotate it. All right, I think that should be okay right there. And we're good to go. So this is going to be our full-on final gang sheet. Now, what we can do from here is we can simply go ahead and export it at 300 DPI. Now, as you can see, it downloaded. So I just dropped it into Photoshop really quick because I do want to show you how it looks like and the actual size of it. So this is what it's going to look like. As you can see, it does come with a transparent background. You can move around the image if you choose to. You don't really have to do that. But if you go to image, and then if you look at the image size, you're going to see that the width is 22 and the height is 36 as we specified. And the resolution is at 300, which is the perfect sweet spot for DTF transfers. Now, here we're good to go. We can go back to our canvas designer. And if we want, we can go ahead and save this design. So let's go ahead and name it just Christmas. Click on save. Now, depending on how big your image is or how big your overall gang sheet is, this might take 1 or 2 minutes because the files can get pretty big since they are 300 DPI. All right, so that's pretty much it. Once that prompt disappears, we can go to our menu over here, click on my designs, and we're gonna have our different options over here. And that's Gangify. So if you do want to check it out, if you want to try out their services, then just go ahead and check the link down in the description below. And you can use my code NECO to get your first month for just $1. So that way you can try it out and see if it works for your business. Huge thank you to everyone for watching, especially if you made it this far. Hopefully this is something that you found helpful, and hopefully this is something that you do find helpful going forwards. Let me know your thoughts down in the comments below. With that, my name is Mario with Nyko Prints, and catch you all next time. Peace.